Sketches of life. Female dating itemizer. Our scene starts in a car at the end of a date. Our main characters are Catherine and Jeremy. They are both on a date together. Jeremy is driving. Catherine is in the passenger seat. They're both dressed well, young, reasonably attractive, and they seem to be getting along. I had a really good time tonight, Catherine says. So did I, Jeremy says, and then he leans in to kiss her. However, she backs away from his attempt. What are you doing? Kissing you, like I said. I had a wonderful night. I'm sorry, but you're a date premature. Jeremy says, a date premature? Yes, we're not kissing until the third date. Third? But I bought you dinner twice. I could see if the first date was a cup of coffee, but I bought you dinner twice. Nope, third date. But I've paid for everything. I pulled out the chair for you on both occasions, and that's why you're getting a third date. I also drove on both dates, Jeremy says. I know, Catherine says, but you're not at kissing yet. Not at kissing yet, Jeremy says. I'm sorry, I thought it was a date past it. I also complimented you on your looks on each date, and I meant it. And it was appreciated, Catherine says, but you've got more work to do. Like what? Well, just take me out some more. You'll get your kiss, don't worry, but you're not getting it handed to you. That's not how this works. But I've already worked for it, Jeremy says. See, by my calculations, dinner, driving, and a tolerable personality should be enough to get a kiss on the second date. Catherine then says, you're an accountant, and you're not on a management track. That means you have to wait. So you're holding my job against me? For a second date kiss, absolutely I'm holding your job against you, Catherine says. So I have to be a go-getter at work in order to kiss you before the third date? Jeremy asks. Of course you do. See, you're towards the left axis on my chart of physical stature or career prospects. That means you have to wait. Catherine then pulls an index card-sized chart from her purse, which shows a graph. On the vertical axis, it says intimacy, and on the horizontal axis, it says career prospects or physical stature. There is a shaded area on the graph that shows an oval extending over the graph in a diagonal line going upwards and to the right, kind of looking like an erect penis. The lower left of this oval is shaded blue. The upper right of the oval is shaded red. Writer's note. An image of this graph will be posted at the end of the recording. Catherine says, see, the areas above the shaded area indicate that you don't have any career prospects and thus you're not going to be engaging in any physical intimacy at all. The area below and to the right indicates that if you do have career prospects and at least some physical stature, then you'll be starting out much higher on the intimacy scale. Since you're here in the blue zone, and she points to the blue shaded area, you're on a lower intimacy track. If you were in the red zone, we'd be kissing right now. But as it is, you're going to have to wait, and you're going to have to work much harder for it. Jeremy is momentarily speechless, looking first at the chart, then back at her, then at the chart, then back at her. The entire time, she's certainly smiling at him. I guess I have a lot to learn, he says. It's okay. You're in the blue area. That just means, like I said, you're going to have to keep taking me out, but don't think you can't talk your way off the chart entirely by being a jerk. This is only a reference chart. If you're a jerk, no matter how much career potential you'll have or you can improve on, you're not getting anywhere. Wow, that's impressive, Jeremy says. I've never met a woman who had it down to a science like you do. Well, thank you. I used to use one of those multi-level wheel charts where I had to line up each of the wheels to determine where the intimacy scale would begin. You know, body size, demeanor, and the like. But I've gotten it down to a chart now. The rest is just common sense. Well, I'm certainly looking forward to seeing you again, Jeremy says. Will it be a real kiss and not a peck on the cheek? Well, there's only one way to find out, Catherine says as she exits the car. She then turns and leans forward to speak to him through the window. And if you text me tomorrow instead of calling to see how I'm doing, you're getting docked a date. Should I have opened the door for you? Jeremy asks. Oh, it would have helped, but you'd still be waiting till the next date for a kiss. They smile and the scene fades as she walks away from his car and he drives away. Recorded May 5th, 2013.